Well, it's the last day of work until summer break, and I'm just trying to get some stuff done for next year. So this video is about the mother function f of x being x cubed. And it's a pretty common one. Let's make a little table here. We have x, and then we cube it to get your y value. And we're just going to do a couple of little points here. For the purpose of showing the form, we'll do 2, 1, 0, 1, negative 1, and negative 2. I probably should have done that in the other order. Negative, negative, positive, positive. Now, if you take a negative 2 and you cube it, that's negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. For some of my struggling kids, you get a negative 8. If you take a negative 1 and cube it, you would get a negative 1, because a negative times a negative times a negative is still negative. Take a 0 and multiply it by itself 3 times, you still get 0. Take a 1 and multiply it by itself 3 times, you still get 1. Take a 2 and multiply it by itself 3 times, you get 8. Now, I always focus on those 3, but the other 2 help you get the shape. So like 2, 8 would be kind of up here, right? And negative 2, negative 8 would be somewhere down here. We focus on the 3 in the middle. And that is this mother function, f of x equals x cubed. Now we're going to use its transformation form. So this is a general transformation form, AF sub b times x minus h plus k. Now when we talk about the mother function x cubed, well, that's f. All right, so let's make something up and graph it and kind of see how it works. So here we have f of x is negative 2 times x plus 3 minus cubed minus 4. And let's talk about our little pieces here. A is technically just 2, but I'm going to put the negative there. And what this means is we have a vertical stretch. If it's negative, we have a reflection. So instead of starting low and ending high, it's going to start high and end low. It's going to start high and end low. It's going to be vertically reflected. Now, think of this as the initial slope. It is decreasing as it runs left to right. There is no b value. We have h being negative 3. It's always opposite. All these things are always opposite wherever we see on the inside of the parentheses. So this is a shift left 3. And we have k being negative 4. And I'm assuming that you're watching this video after you've watched one of the other ones. I'm lining up with this guy right here. I gotta quit that assuming thing, don't I? So the lineup process. It's all about the lineup process. So we have shifted down 4. I talk about in all my videos, I like to draw in the shifts. That's just me. All right, so we shifted left 3. We're going to go left 3 and down 4. And I do like to draw this in. I like to tell kids it's the new origin. It's the new origin is what it is. It's also the center of this thing. It doesn't really have a vertex, it has a center. Now, our slope was negative 2, so I need to fall 2 units as I run one right. And we've graphed negative things in the past. If you're in Algebra 2, you've graphed negative lines. You know that they decrease from left to right. So if I'm falling 2 on the right, that means I'm going to have to rise 2 on the left. And I'm going to do my darn best to redraw Mom. That wasn't perfect, but it wasn't that bad either. And that's really all there is to this stuff. They're not hard. I've done this for a long time, and this is always the issue. Kids want to go right 3 and down 4. It doesn't really seem to matter how many times you tell them, how many times you correct them. They might get it one day, and the next day it's gone. It just blows my mind. That's really all there is to it. Now, let's do one where we have a b term. You got to have a b term just to make things a little bit different. And b is something that can be worked out. Now, I didn't give this a whole lot of talk because I've already done another video about it, and it's the same notes as before. But note that b can almost always be worked out and turned into a. Okay, a your vertical stretch, b your horizontal stretch, h is your horizontal translation, k is your vertical translation. But let's do one where there's a b term, and let's make it go away. Let's even make it even scarier. Let's do some fractions here, okay? Let's do some fractions. Let's do f of x equals 1/3 of 3 times x plus 1 all cubed minus 5. And let's make this thing go away. Now, yesterday I talked about this property in algebra. If you have two terms with an exponent, you are essentially allowed to distribute that exponent. It's a property of exponents. You're supposed to know your properties of exponents. Does that mean you do? Maybe, maybe not. But I am allowed to essentially distribute this 3, which is the only thing that was keeping the master set of parentheses. So that set of parentheses is going to drop. I change that parentheses to a multiplier operation. Now, 3 cubed, last I checked, was 27, and 1/3 of 27 is 9. So what I've done is I've taken something that looked fairly complex, and I have reduced it down into something that's not near as complex. So what do I have here? I have that a is 9, and that's my initial slope. My vertex, or not my vertex, my center, I'm a little sleepy this morning, I always am, is at -1, and k is at -5. So I'm going to have to go left 1 and down 5. And I'm going to need some room for this. This thing's got to be tall, doesn't it? It's got an initial slope of 9. But left 1 and down 5. Put me about right there. Now, look at how mom is. That's mom with an understood +1 out front. And mom increases as you move from left to right. So this one's going to have to do the same thing. I'm going to have to rise 9 units, and that was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm also going to have to fall 9 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And run left 1. And maybe you can kind of see the stretching aspect that has happened. This thing is a heck of a lot steeper because it got pulled, it got stretched. We grabbed both ends and just pulled it tight. And there you go. It's not so bad now, is it? I don't think it's too bad. Let's see what's up next. Next video is going to be the square root function in just a few minutes.